All right. We're here. Get in here. Oh, and get the blunt. Let's get blunt situated. Oh man, this is so cool. This is so much better. Hate to say it, like this is so much better. Are you recording?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
It would have been perfect.
Yeah, that would have been cool for everyone to see how I don't have to get up anymore for lighters and ashtrays and blunts. This is luxurious now. Yes. Are we good? Are we set? Yeah. See, now you're going to be the one that's, because how we open this is like how we press the button. Yeah. So you could just walk right over here and get into the show. Damn. Is that how we're going to do it now?
I guess that's
Come on.
Good.
Sit in. Get in. You didn't do it right. You almost tripped over the thing.
That's okay.
Move it in. Remember not to get it close to your face.
Here we go.
Cool.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
All right. Remember, close to your face.
Okay.
So we had pasta for breakfast today. Tell me how you feel about that. I want to know.
I mean, I like pasta better for breakfast than most breakfast foods, honestly.
Really?
Yeah. Cold pasta is my go-to. When I have leftover pasta, I like to put cold pasta with butter together in the
Are
morning.
you going to do cold pasta or cold pizza?
Both.
Mm-hmm. Which one you got to pick one?
Fuck, it has to be the cold pizza. For sure. And everyone looks at me sideways like, why aren't you warming that up?
Yeah, it's true. I wonder if that's an East Coast thing or if that's like what people do all over the place.
I actually...
Like with cold pizza, like for breakfast in the morning. Because when I was younger, when we would watch like ESPN, they like created a show, I remember, called Cold Pizza. That was like the early show before the like ESPN and shit in the morning, and it was called Cold Pizza, and I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I was like, everybody knows about cold pizza.
Yeah, my friend in Florida came up like 2 months ago, and I was eating cold pizza for breakfast, and she looked at me sideways like I was going to get a disease.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, come on, it's the best. I made her try it, and she's like, it's not the best, but it's good.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Go open that door over there so we get in trouble. You know, I have a new roommate here. As you can see, we're in a new area. Sarah here is starting to work with us, and we're moving over to New York and getting into all these dispensaries and doing all these pop-ups. And initiation to the company, she has to eat pasta for breakfast. So, yeah, that's what we do here. And then the one stipulation was what?
Uncrustables.
Yeah, Uncrustables.
And Pocky. Gotta have the Pocky for the coffee.
I like Pocky, obviously, for like the brand, and that's something we're gonna do in New York soon too. Is like a Pocky edible. Yeah, that's like such a good idea to like put the 10 milligrams on like those sticks and break them open. But like I don't eat them. You guys fucking munch them. Tommy fucking munches them like crazy.
Dude, I mean, you get the munchies in the morning. That's a perfect snack.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. But you don't go all in on the breakfast. You don't go like the big meal in the morning.
I can't. I like to fast in the morning. I've always been an exercise buff, so it's like the fasting is where it's at.
Yeah, I wonder that like the diner, right,
Ooh.
is like breakfast like all day.
I go to Twin Pines at midnight and I can get breakfast and I'm happy.
Yeah. Why isn't that more of a thing?
It should be.
It's just diners, right?
It's
There's no
just
like restaurants that do that.
Yeah.
That'd be odd.
There should be a restaurant just for like late night breakfast.
Well, you know what
just
I did?
that.
I went to the GW Carson spot.
Oh.
And I got like a bacon, egg, and cheese burger.
How was that?
So good.
Oh.
It was so good.
I've never thought about putting like the burger with the egg. I've seen it.
With the bacon and the egg and the cheese. Oh. And I got like some like sriracha aioli.
Ooh, sriracha is where it's at with the egg. Okay.
Yeah, it was good. So it's funny. We were gonna do. I just want to talk about like weird breakfast things to eat right now for some reason. So you're just gonna have to go with that. That's gonna be your initiation in working with the brand. We wanted to do a holiday. Did I tell you about this when we were thinking about doing that live stream thing? Where we're going to do like a holiday special for like cookies.
No.
So like think about it. It's like cookies and milk is technically breakfast on Thanksgiving morning. Think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Santa Claus. Santa Claus eats cookies and milk for breakfast.
That's a fire.
Yeah. So what is your go-to cookie that you dip in milk?
Oreo. Hands down. You put the fork in the cream and you use the fork to dip it. You get the whole cookie dipped.
Whoa, dude. Whoa. I didn't think. Whoa. Wait, so you're putting the fork in the cream
In the cookie.
and using it as a tool? Like a
dip.
dipping tool?
A dipping tool.
How many times do those things fall off? There's
Never.
no way that...
Never.
I don't believe you.
I swear to God.
There's no way,
I
dude.
swear. Maybe
Only double
out of
stuff.
No, well, yeah, of course.
And double stuffs have gotten slimmer these days.
I know.
So...
Well, because they went up to the triple stuff too. The mega is the triple.
So the triple... Yeah, the mega is the triple.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Yeah, the mega is the triple. The double is like
Is the,
a
now
little
the single, though.
Yeah, and the single's like slim.
And they have thins.
Oh, yeah. That's fucked
That's how
up.
they fucked with our heads, bro.
Damn it.
The mega was the double.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bit more.
That's how Americanized things go.
What, ripping us off and making it kind of bigger? Not really?
It's like every fast food drink.
No, I thinking about that with weed too. It's we've been talking to the dispensaries out there in New York, and they want to get like people are telling me that people want to buy ounces
That's wild.
and half ounces and stuff like that. Where I thought everyone is buying like eighths and stuff, but I think it's different state to state.
Yeah, well, I mean, New York's very vast, so you got a lot of area. So depending on how far they got to travel to the dispensary, that matters on how much they're picking up.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. Because I was thinking about Rhode Island and like...
Oh,
it's
everyone's
always,
on
like,
top
quarters.
of each other in Rhode Island. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, and they only have 7 dispensaries, but it's
Yeah.
like all right there. There's really not that much space.
You drive down 95, you know exactly where those dispensaries are in Rhode Island.
I forgot that the Rhode Island's the smallest state.
Yeah.
Even
It's
like
even
Delaware.
smaller than Delaware. It's
Yeah.
wild.
Exactly. Yeah. But I've been trying to go with... hopefully, we won't speak too much on it, but if things work out, we'll be out there more. And you were telling me about a spot in Narragansett.
Yeah.
What was it?
Tea's restaurant.
Teas? What is it?
Yeah. It's breakfast. They are open, I think, until like 3 o'clock. And they do breakfast until 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do they close their whole place?
Yeah.
So it is just like a breakfast place.
It's brunch every day of the week, basically.
Yeah.
But it's fire. They do their homemade hot chocolate, and they have... See, when I do go to breakfast and I get breakfast out, it's always going to be a waffle, and it's going to be like a dessert waffle with ice cream, and like the whipped cream, strawberry, everything. Mm-hmm. And they make the most fire waffle stack.
See, that's what I love when I lived out in Rhode Island is they have like the best pastries and shit.
Oh my God, yeah. And they're all hidden.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
What do you mean? Like hidden? Like you have to like find them? Like
Yeah.
know someone? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like up in Providence, I would know a couple growers up there, and they would always I would always meet up with them at like some like cuddy little like pastry shop
Yeah.
and get like these crazy sticky buns or like I remember my buddy Sam brought me to a baklava place.
Oh, baklava's amazing.
Dude. And it was like is that like Armenian? Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like there was this like authentic Armenian spot that was like all like the best pistachio baklava. So good, bro.
Yeah, there's also Java Madness in Narragansett. They have really good pastries too.
Yeah?
Yeah, they
Where's
have. It's like right when you get off of Route 1 in Narragansett. It's like right there.
I didn't go to Narragansett like food spots that much.
See, I surf, so I'm going
Right.
up and down the coast, like as much as possible. I go from Narragansett all the way down to Westerly and hit like Green Hill in the middle with like what is Matunic right there too.
Matunic.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, this is funny. This is like a different type of...
And another good place by Matunic is Seaview Market.
Yeah?
That's fire. And that's like something like mom and pop. You have no idea it's there.
Yeah.
And you walk to the back counter. It's like a deli style. It very much like Krauser's. And
Yeah.
you walk back there. It's just like you could get the most fire bacon, egg, and cheese there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, out there, I wasn't getting any good bacon, egg, and cheeses, to be honest.
Yeah. I think that's like the only one that I really enjoyed there.
Was it a fried egg or was it a scrambled egg?
It was fried.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I judge people on the
approve.
scrambled. Just a little bit.
When we go out to New York and do the thing, it's gonna...
It's gonna be
you're
a lot
gonna
of
see it a
scrambled.
lot.
I know.
But I won't judge them too hard. But
They got to win my heart though.
yeah, it's true. In other ways.
Yeah.
It's all about the atmosphere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If I'm getting like a bacon, egg, and cheese in the morning, there's so many different ways to get it. You know? Like sloppy. Even if it's clean, I still like it even if it's scrambled egg, if it's on like a brioche bun.
Oh yeah.
But it's got to have the flavor. It's got to have like the story, you know? It doesn't have to be like the dirty bodega.
No,
And
but you
doesn't
still
have
want
to
the
be
grill
clean.
flavor though.
It's true. It's true. I mean, I'm going to try to not to be too biased. I can't think about food as I'm looking at the Spider-Man thing right now.
Yeah.
We're watching Spider-Man right now, the Andrew Garfield one, and I'm just looking at spider bites as I think about eating bacon, egg, and cheeses, and it's not helping me.
And he's like picking up things with his fingers while sweating.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've never seen this one. Mm-mm. You haven't either?
No.
Yeah.
Out of all the Marvels, I'd say Spider-Man's like my least favorite, but still interested.
Yeah.
It's a
With
lot of the
great power
science.
comes great responsibility, bro. Come on, dude.
That's some words to live by.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's funny doing this podcast like this now. It's like a completely different energy. Like being on the move. I feel like I'm like, my brain is processing quicker. When I was in my own place, like in the studio like that, it was like you have like more of a plan.
Yeah.
But that's what I was telling you, even as we like set this little thing up. It's like funny how I put these headphones on and
you
do
were
them
right
a
in the
bunch of
zone.
times. You get like right into
You
the
were right
zone.
there. It was
Yeah.
like you never took them off. I was like, damn, okay.
Yeah. It's fun. It's like a cool little thing. That's like when we even do the bacon, egg, and cheese review. You'll see it's the same thing. There's like something to like what we've done in the past of like those videos and doing the stuff with Sam and Lucas that you like get into that zone of creating.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun. That's what I was telling you this morning when you came by and we were talking about stuff. And I was like, I just want to have fun.
Yeah.
I forget about that. We try to do all this like branding and marketing and everyone who's like doing this shit like in the industry or whatever with your companies, I try to remind myself, and that's like stuff that I'm trying to do now. It's just like have fun with it.
Yeah.
You try to like make a brand, you try to make a message or like a thing to like be different or whatever, but you really just need to have fun. And you do a lot of different brand creation, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
What do you think about that? Like
In the past
idea
year,
of
I've
like
picked up so much brand creation. It's wild.
but like the fun part of it, like is
You
that
have to have the fun part of
Right.
it, because without the fun, I mean, it's like, it's so tedious, honestly. And if I'm not having fun with it, like I actually don't enjoy it. And I've been doing it consistently for the past year. Since January, I started working for myself more. And there was some times like through the summer where I just hit like such a rut, and it was just awful. And I couldn't get creative. And then I finally got my creativity back, and I was like, oh, I gotta have fun with this. Like,
But
and
it's
then I started
inevitable,
going
right?
places,
Yeah.
and that's where it got me out of it. Yeah. I mean, you're
inevitable.
always gonna have a rut. It's gonna happen regardless. You just got to figure out how to get through and how to pivot from that.
There's so much growth in the what is it? Whatever creation. What were we?
Content creation,
Content
yeah.
creation. It's just funny even saying it because I don't know myself. I feel like all of us. Lucas talks about this a lot too. He edits our shit, and where it's like you want to detach.
Oh yeah.
It's like because we're on it and we use it so much. A lot of us are like, oh, do you ever get that? Is basically what I should ask you. Is like you ever like I'm gonna get off social media for a little while.
Oh my God.
That's the classic thing, right?
I literally look at my friend. I don't get any of my social media notifications sent to my phone, actually, which is very surprising to a lot of people because I am a content creator and I do
Yeah.
different profiles for different businesses too. So I don't get any of those notifications, but I am on the app from a certain time.
Yeah.
And then my friends, I'll be out with them and I'll look at them and be like, come on, guys, like, can you really not be on your phone for like 30 minutes while we're out at dinner? Like,
Interesting.
yeah,
That's
it actually irritates me because I center my work around it, I think.
I can't do it. I've been like trying, even like when we hired you, like I try to, obviously like that's like in the back of my mind of like, oh, I could try to get off this and
Yeah.
do it through you because you're good at it. But it's like I can't still get, you see me, like I'm on it and shit, you know? But you know what's funny is like when I check that time,
Yeah.
I don't have that much time on it. I think it's just because I'm busy or whatever, but like it feels like it.
Well, yeah, because you're just taking all these little pieces of time that you've spent on the app, and it only adds up to like little minutes when you're
Yeah.
scrolling.
Yeah.
So that's what it adds up. People don't realize that they're like mindlessly scrolling like really quick at a shorter amount of time. And it's happening more often now than any other time before
Yeah.
because there's so many apps you can switch between.
Yeah.
So it's not just looking at one app like Instagram. Like you used to be able to see like people could spend 3-4 hours on that one app, but now they got TikTok, Twitter.
Right. So it's options.
Yeah. Too many options almost.
That's crazy. Because I only really use Instagram and YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I've had to look at it a lot from the content creator side, and it's very much opened my eyes. Like TikTok, I'm not even allowed on TikTok anymore.
Yeah. You were telling me that.
And I don't like that. I have I have a disregard about TikTok now, and then Twitter, which is now X. That's a lot. You can do a
Blue
lot.
Sky?
No.
You haven't heard about Blue Sky?
what
You're
is
gonna
that?
see it now that I say it.
Oh God.
It's like they're saying it's like woke Twitter.
Oh,
It's like
Jesus.
going against it. It looks just like Twitter.
Of course it does.
It's so funny. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, everyone's going to X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's X and Twitch
That was
is
something I was actually going to talk to you about today, about setting that up.
yeah. X and Twitch are like the leading in social media right now.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you do videos and like go live and shit on there?
On
X?
Twitch, you can. On X, I don't know if you can go live on it. I would have to look more into it. I think you can, but you could definitely post long videos on it. It's almost like 3-minute videos you could post on it.
Really?
Yeah, but Twitch is where you can go live, and that's where you could connect with a lot of your following with that.
So we should probably put that bacon and cheese review thing on there too. Yeah, I mean it's funny because we talk about this shit all the time, like doing on like different platforms and shit. But like everyone goes on Instagram.
Well, Instagram's kind of like what Facebook used to be, where
Facebook
you
owns
can
it.
exactly. So you can go to Instagram and you can connect with every single one of those apps by just one link in your bio.
I didn't think that had anything to do with it. That makes sense. Because that's why, yeah. I wonder how much that. You forget how much Facebook did for it.
I mean, once Facebook bought Instagram and it became the metaverse, it was all over.
Yeah, yeah, it's true.
It's all on one platform at that point.
Yeah, and I wonder if they're gonna like. I wonder if they'll cave, of like letting the weed shit on there.
I don't know. It's really hard. It's really hard, and it's confusing because like X. I keep wanting to say Twitter because now it just recently changed to X, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you can post all the weed and cannabis content you want. You can actively smoke on Twitter. You can send giveaways and have active giveaways with weed on Twitter. And you can't do that on Instagram and Facebook. And it's kind of wild because isn't X also owned by the same platform?
No, Elon owns it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Elon bought it. That's what happened. So Elon must
Hell yeah,
bought
Elon.
It. Yeah, Elon must bought it a while ago, and then he turned it to X.
So that, okay.
And that's why this new thing, because people don't like Elon. That's why they started this new thing.
Well, shit.
Yeah. but yeah, I think that's why. I don't even think it's like a pro weed thing. I think it's a pro speech thing.
No, it's a freedom of speech. That was one of the biggest things with Twitter because it did come up when Instagram started cracking down. Twitter was connected with, when it was Twitter at the time, with Instagram very closely before Elon bought it. Yeah. And you've always been able to post on Twitter, like the cannabis stuff, because it's been a freedom of speech thing. Instagram cracks down a lot more.
And Twitter was the most popular. You even said now that it's still like one of the most popular ones?
Yeah, Twitter and Twitch, or X and Twitch.
Is that because of video games?
Yeah. Well, it's video games and also like COVID. Connectivity with people. You can literally watch your favorite stoner smoke weed for 30 minutes and talk to you. And like there's live chats. So like
all of your stoner girl peeps, they all do that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm. All the girls out in Rhode Island that are
right.
Yeah.
They play your Mario Kart games.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, we have to set up
and Fall Guy.
Here.
They play Fall Guy too.
What's Fall Guy?
Oh my! It's a silly little thing. It's kind of like marbles to see which marble gets down to the like finish line first.
Really?
But it's like little people.
I wanted to play Rocket League. You know Rocket League?
Oh yeah, Rocket
You're
League.
like a car, but you're playing soccer.
I
right?
really
like
mess up.
pinballs.
Yeah. Oh my god, I destroy you.
Probably. I would play like sports games growing up.
I
could play like any sports game. Yeah.
FIFA.
We'll have to play FIFA.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Twitch is like super big because of video games. I'm trying to think of like the video game. What was like the stoner video game? I just remember playing sports and shit, like playing Madden. But I'm trying to think like.
Oh, I mean GTA.
Yeah.
Come on.
I was thinking that, but I almost didn't know.
GTA. I mean, right now it's definitely Fortnite.
Right.
Definitely Fortnite is the leading in anything on Twitch right now, especially. God, what other ones? Oh, Minecraft. That's huge still.
Yeah.
You could build stuff. You could like make little like castles. It's the coolest thing.
You know, it's funny. I always tell people this when I was going around, let's say, during COVID, like seeing people like all bunched up to like smoke weed and shit. It was like Fortnite went crazy.
Oh, yeah.
These are my two theories that I remember when Fortnite, it's not really a theory, but like when I remember Fortnite exploded because everyone was playing fucking Fortnite. And my theory is that for some reason during COVID, the subtitles for movies and shows. People started using them.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why.
I have a friend that can't even watch a show without a subtitle on. And, like, it will be so loud, and she still can't watch it. Yeah.
I think that's a new thing. I've had people tell me, like, no, people always do that. And, but no, I think it's a new thing.
It actually drives me insane.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Because I'm an anime nerd.
We're literally watching a movie with the sound off without them.
Literally. But I'm an anime nerd, so, like, all of my favorite shows are in different, like, languages, so I have to have the subtitles on to understand. So I'll put it on for that. But when it's in English, why do you got to have subtitles on?
I don't know why people do that.
It's crazy.
It is a thing, though. I like seeing it. I noticed that.
I never really thought of it before.
Go around for some reason, I saw it during COVID.
You, like, blew my mind right now.
Yeah.
You just unlocked something really hard.
It was weird. I would love to take, like, a toll on that to see what people think. Like, if it's, like, all of a sudden, like, at past COVID, everyone just started using fucking subtitles.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah. What do you think about that? That's the Bubba Kush from Lobster Fan Farms. Or Bubba Piff. Sorry. It's literally like my new favorite weed.
It's really good.
I enjoy smoking it like I enjoy smoking the headband.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's something about the Bubba Kush. They say it's like a terp. I think it's like linalool or like one of those terps. Yeah. It's like super sedative and you feel it throughout like your limbs and shit. I think it's really good for people like recovering addicts and stuff.
Well, I could tell you this. I was having a bad ACL knee day, and it made me feel real good right now.
Yeah.
So
it works.
Yeah, when it's rainy out and crappy weather, I get really bad, like, knee pains from my ACL injury, and it's like, it feels like it's vibrating almost. So, like, that was nice. That's a nice smoke for that.
Yeah, it was funny. I was with Trav last week, and we were smoking, and I was trying to tell him about the blunts. And I was telling him how it's like a hemp cone, and like blunts are mostly luxury, and like we tried to like make this product that's like a simple Futurola hemp cone, gram, and a blunt. And I was trying to tell him, he smokes as many Dutches as I do.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, I told him, I was like, why do you smoke blunts? Like down to the core of it. And we were saying just because of how it burns. It was always like I didn't want to smoke a joint when we were kids and stuff because of how it burns. We still don't. Like we talked about that. Yeah. It's like
preferred way of smoking. Obviously yours is a blunt.
I think because it hits.
Yeah, it does.
Right? And it just like hits well.
You also get that nicotine little kick at the
But that Futurola hemp cone doesn't have nicotine.
No, that's true.
So I think that's what I was trying to tell him. Like the Breakfast Connections blunt is like a better joint. You know?
Yeah, most definitely.
It hits better. It's decent weed, so it makes it affordable. It's not like the top shelf high grade, but we want it to be like the Arizona iced tea can of weed, where it's just like we always sell it in these places for around $10. And then we could come out with these other products and like do cool things with like this content and whatnot.
Oh, and people love it too. I mean, I was at the Burn Learn Thanksgiving event and I pulled out my Breakfast Connections blunt because everyone was passing around these massive like infused joints. And I was like, first of all, because of my allergy, I'm not trying to like share it with people because that cross contamination. But so I pulled it out and everyone was like, what is that? And I'm like, it's a Breakfast Connections blunt. Nice. And they're like, is it a real blunt? I was like, well, it's a Futurola hemp cone. Yeah. And there's a full gram of flour in it. And they're like, that's it? I was like, yeah, it's really simple. It's all you need.
Says. It's like,
they're like, really? I'm like, yeah. And they're like, where you can get, asking where you could get it. And I was like, oh, New York dispensaries.
Right. But we're going to try to get into more of them just because of that simple idea of the
people get hyped.
Good weed in like a 1 gram burnt. It's a better joint.
Yeah.
And we can make it affordable. That's what's cool about it.
And joints in these dispensaries with 1 gram are more expensive, which is wild.
Yeah. Or around the same price, but yeah.
Just a little bit. The price is like a little bit.
And they try to make it so like the blunts will be more expensive. It's like a luxury thing.
Yeah.
I want it to be like simple. Like
it should be the same.
We just put good weed in the Dutch.
Yeah.
You know? What the fuck is going on right there?
It's showing the mutations and how it changes, and he's trying to figure out his mutation with the spider. I know enough about Spider-Man to at least know this.
Damn, dude.
See, I told you, I'm really into the sciences, but like...
Peter Parker?
No, just science-y movies anyways, but like, I just don't think comparative to the rest of the Marvel movies in the franchise that Spider-Man's that great.
That guy has 1 arm.
Yeah.
Why? Which ones do you like?
Oh my God, I love Guardians of the Galaxy.
Me too.
Fucking
good music.
Them. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Dude, he dances to save the world.
Yeah.
That's what he does. Yeah. Music and dance save the world.
I also really love Daredevil.
Yeah?
Daredevil.
With Ben Affleck?
Yes. Yes. I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just know a lot of people hate on it.
Look, it's
Electra's
really
a
good.
babe.
Oh my God, yeah.
Total babe.
They have to redo that one. I don't know why out of all of the
They probably
Marvel
will.
ones. But I'm a little salty they haven't redone that one out of all of them. Daredevil's fire.
Did you see the Wolverine thing?
What Wolverine thing?
Never mind. I don't want to spoil it.
No, spoil it for me.
So want me to spoil it for
Yeah,
you? The
spoil it
Deadpool
for me.
Wolverine movie?
Oh, I saw it. No,
Yeah, so
I
she's in
actually
that.
just saw. Yes.
Yes.
And that's why I was like, come on, they have to be doing. They got to be doing a
Maybe.
Daredevil.
They're doing a Daredevil show.
I had watched it. It was
Yeah.
all right. But they had Elektra in the Deadpool or the Wolverine movie, and I'm like, oh, come on, it's got to be next.
You know, Lucas's friend. We have Lucas's friend Mean Hodge. I think his name is Mean Hodge. I forgot. I gotta text him back. He's gonna be on the podcast.
That's great.
And he's like has crazy like stories with like weed, and he's blind.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo,
Isn't that cool?
I can't wait for that one.
Yeah, that's gonna be
I'm
cool.
hyped.
I have to remember after we do this. I gotta remember to call him back and text him and set that up. He lives in
Yeah.
New York too.
Oh, that's wild. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I think it's cool how like people, and I've talked to blind people, and their senses are different.
Yeah.
I've always thought that
I
was
wonder how that
fascinating.
is with weed.
I know. I wonder if it heightens it.
Ooh. We'll become friends
you
with
get
him.
head
We'll get him to,
highs.
like smell all the weed.
Yeah.
Like, dude, which one is can you smell like the individual terps?
Oh my God. Probably. Probably.
Yeah.
Like, which one's pine?
So that would be a cool one.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the first time too. I had to fucking take a piss. I've never had to do this on these podcasts. How long have we gone?
I don't know. I could.
We've been like basically 30 minutes. We'll take a quick pause, and we'll do the little blunt ad so you guys can see where these blunts are and what dispensaries. And a little shout out to Gutenberg. And we'll pause this real quick. Check it out. We're not in the 420 Kingston anymore. No way. We're taking the podcast on the road as we expand with Breakfast Connections. We are getting into these dispensaries in New York. We just had to get closer to the city and take this pod on the road. These people that you're going to be seeing on the podcast going forward are like important people in our development as a business and a brand that were there when we started, that are there now as we move forward. There's going to be real like players in the game in our future, and you guys could take this journey with us and see some content bridging to the end consumers like yourself, people buying eighths and blunts, and kind of getting a look into the window of like the world of what we do and what's the development and the storytelling that goes into the products that we get to you guys into these New York dispensaries. Speaking of New York dispensaries, we are in a bunch of new dispensaries in New York. If you go to @BreakfastConnections fully, the Instagram doesn't like us, so you have to type it all in. That's why I say fully. You go to the link tree on there, and you can see a little cool map of all the dispensaries we're in from Albany down to the Bronx right now as we move into the city. A lot of cool content we got going out with Sarah's jumped on with us for some content creation and work that we're doing. Bacon, egg, and cheese reviews outside of these dispensaries and these places that we're in. It's going to be really cool, fun content, cool like bodega spots that you're going to be able to, grab a coffee, grab a bacon, egg, and cheese, and go check out the products we have in these dispensaries. We're also going to be expanding into Rhode Island soon and up into Maine potentially. So we got a lot of cool things going on. You guys can, walk down the path on this journey with us. It's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of cool breakfast weed content coming out. Strawberry cream cheese is coming back, different strains, different blunts, products. It's going to be fun. We also have a sponsor for this podcast now, which is amazing. They're called Gutenberg's Dank Pressing Company. For those of you that like making their own rosin and bubble hash, this company out of Philly has been making their own rosin. They've been making the toughest bags. You've ever had a bubble bag blow out or tear on you? You'll want to try these out. They've got a bunch of information on their website at www.gutenbergsdankpressing.com. That's www.gutenbergsdankpressing.com. And you can use the 10% off promo code that we have with them. It's just RosinPod, one word. We really appreciate you guys going on this journey with us and watching, these stories, these podcasts. All these people are like people who I deal with on a weekly basis, and they're there for the journey to get to these products, like to more people across like the tri-state and New England,
and kind of tell the stories of like where we come from and how products have gotten developed to get into that end of the work day, end of the work week for you guys. So we love you. Thank you for rocking with us this time. Remember, use the code ROSINPOD to get 10% off any bubble bags, rosin bags at www.gutenbergsdankpressing.com. We appreciate them. We appreciate you guys. Enjoy this episode of the Rosin Press podcast.
That's good. That's
Okay.
going. But is that still going?
That's still going.
Oh,
It's been
cool.
going. Cool.
Shout out Gutenberg. So what do you think? I'm going to be able to get that the coffee spoon right tomorrow, like with dosage? Or are you going to do it?
I think I'll do it.
I learned having this here now after we did that event, the Revelry. Shout out Revelry. That was a sick event.
Oh my gosh, so much fun.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I definitely made that coffee way too strong.
A little bit. A little bit.
I was ever since we started making it here after, I was like, damn,
You
dude,
put
I was
hair on my
loading,
chest.
yo. That was crazy.
You're like, just dump it. Go.
Yeah, dude, I was dumping. I wasn't
were
even doing a
just
spoon.
You
There
were-
will be a spoon.
Yeah. You're like shaking it out like, it's a spoon.
I like strong coffee. You know, Keith, shout out, can't believe it's pot coffee, Keith from the
And
Bazaar
Christina.
time. Christine, sorry, dude.
Yeah, come on. My
Yeah,
girl.
My bad.
Damn.
He used to tell me to always go strong coffee.
Yeah. I mean, because more often than not, people are going to enjoy the stronger coffee than the watered down coffee. And you know, Dunkin' Donuts is known for their watered down coffee.
Dude, you know, it's funny too. New pod, new area, cherry Coke.
Yum.
Not a coffee. I had too much today already.
Yeah. Well, it's also like 2:00 in the afternoon.
I drink
almost.
coffee at 2 o'clock sometimes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Do you go to sleep?
Yes. I've actually been pretty good lately.
That's good.
Lucas was telling me last night that he drinks coffee at like 8 o'clock.
Oh my God.
And he just goes right to sleep. Yeah.
That's
I
an
don't know.
addiction.
There's
That's a
lot of-
coffee addiction.
There's a lot of people who are able to do that.
That's a coffee addiction on your body.
Yeah.
That's just coming from an exercise science standpoint.
Yeah. I'm excited for the munchkins.
Ooh.
We left those munchkins in the car last I left the fucking leftover. I had one. I told you that, right?
No.
I was fucked. I didn't tell you that? I'm sure I
No.
didn't. Of course, I'm doing it on this fucking podcast telling everyone. But yes, I did. I was in there for what, 4 or 5 days?
At least.
I don't know.
Why did you eat
it?
it?
Had to be a hint of just being fat and stoned or something. But like
The munchies really hit then.
they didn't look that bad.
Which ones you eat?
The glazed one.
Oh, okay. Safe.
Why? More than the chocolate one?
You could see what's on the glazed one if there's any like mold.
That's true. I didn't see any mold anywhere. But
That's
I did
good.
eat it, and I immediately didn't eat any more. I was fucked up. So it was like 4 or 5 days old in my car.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all do things like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's funny because that's what I was going to talk about with the Christmas thing with the cookies. So it's classic Oreos,
Yeah.
right? And you use that little tool. What's the wildest thing, snack-wise, that you've dipped in a glass of milk?
Oh.
It's tough to figure it out. It sounds like you have something embarrassing. Go on and embarrass yourself because I just did. It's not fair.
Dry ramen noodles.
That was extremely unexpected. That's so fucking crazy, dude. That's so crazy.
asked.
That's so crazy. Dry ramen noodles and milk. You've heard it here first. That is one for the books. That is good.
College man.
And a glass of milk.
Yep.
That's wild.
I was actually at the time, I was living out of my car and going to college. And I was running late. Didn't have anything else to eat for breakfast.
crazy.
And I just took the ramen. I dunked it in.
I guess it's like a
It was
cereal
wet.
bar.
It was wet. Yeah, basically.
It is just.
I did not
it's
use a
kind of-
seasoning
it's
though.
kind of
I
like
didn't use a
Pocky.
seasoning. It was just dry ramen noodles.
It's not Pocky. I gave you too much there. It's like
It's not Pocky.
It's definitely not Pocky.
It's not even close.
Ramen Pocky. That is gross.
Honestly though,
Was it good?
yeah, wasn't
That's
that
crazy.
bad.
These things, dude, when you're stoned, most things could be dipped in milk and eaten, but you have to be extremely high.
And you gotta be, you just gotta accept it.
Yeah. I can't even remember that. Dude, that just threw me off. I don't
I'm
even
so
know.
sorry.
I don't even know what I had. I think I had like fucking Reese's cup. Something like that. Or like, dude, or Uncrustables in milk would probably be good.
Yeah, but that's not crazy.
That's not crazy. That was crazy. I'm gonna start asking people that now on this podcast for sure, and I wonder if people are gonna be able to beat
I want
that.
somebody to beat me.
Yeah, maybe. Who would have thought? It's such a good question to ask. What is the craziest snack you've ever dipped in milk?
Yeah.
Stoners, dude. I wonder if someone's dipped pizza in it.
That'd be a while. I mean,
I bet you.
I bet you.
Pizza and milk. That's crazy. That's pretty crazy. But ramen, that takes it.
Yeah.
I still don't
and
believe.
it was for breakfast too, which is wild.
Of course.
Yeah.
Anything. That's the thing. You dip in milk for breakfast or dessert.
Yeah.
But breakfast and
There's
dessert
no
are kind of
in
the same
between.
thing. Yes,
Yeah.
there are. It's the same thing. Breakfast and dessert are technically the same thing.
I mean, yeah, because I
about it.
ate waffles, and it's like I got ice cream on my waffles.
Maybe that gives Lucas a little bit of credit for his coffee late night. People like I like to drink coffee at night if I'm fucking going after it.
If you're going after it, yeah.
I'm doing stuff,
I
I'm
remember
hanging
those
out.
college days where I had those overnighters, and I just need to get my assignments done. I haven't done it since college. Maybe it's like PTSD from college, but
Yeah.
I just can't.
Yeah.
After 1 o'clock, I'm good on coffee.
You're funny. You get those crazy concoctions. Those
Yeah.
crazy coffees. But then you're like, when you come to work, you're like, coffee, hot, black.
Well, yeah.
But it's like when you're like going hang and you're like, I'm going to get a s'mores cappuccino frappuccino
no,
with extra foam, toasted.
no, it's a
Toasted
caramel
foam?
cold brew with caramel cold foam, and it's oat milk.
My bad. You showed me oat milk.
Yeah.
You introduced me to it.
It's a life changer. It makes me feel better. You know, as I got older, I couldn't process milk the same, so I had to find something different.
Fucking Smiling Hill Farms.
Where's
I'm
my...
just giving up the static. That's why I got it's in the headphones, dude. I gotta get my people headphones soon. I heard some static.
Ah, shit.
Sorry, it's podcast tech, dude. You'll be behind the scenes. You'll know. You'll start to learn these things. What was I saying? Before I was becoming an asshole.
You said Smiling Hills on milk.
Oh yeah, dude. It's just it's a shame they
They're
raised their
the
prices.
only milk that I
Leave
can
a comment
actually
below
drink.
and make a survey. If you want to pay $15 for the quarts of Smiling Hill, I'll get them. But they raised their prices. It is crazy. I can't get them anymore.
But that eggnog, though.
I know.
Come on.
They're so expensive. They're so expensive.
Can I
dude.
get it for Christmas?
Of course. Of course. That's not what I mean. Of course. But yeah, it's crazy how
So
expensive
good.
they are, dude. It's what I learned from selling milk like that was that, and you could look it up,
It's a whole game.
but people are like addicted to milk.
Oh, yeah.
It's weird. It's a thing. People like get addicted
I
to
saw
milk.
it
My mom's
firsthand
addicted to milk.
watching you do it last year. Like, it was
Insane,
wild.
dude. I told you, I sold.
And then I would bring it home, the milk home.
Yeah.
And then my friends would be like, where did you get this milk? Like, I want it.
I think
And then I
sold
would hit
over,
you up and tell
Yeah.
you I need more milk than I actually got last time because my friends need milk.
In the last 2 years, I bet I've sold over 1,500 quarts of
That's
that milk.
wild.
Yeah.
The milk game's like the weed game.
And not anymore.
It's a little bit
Not
pricier
anymore.
now.
I had to, and no one's gonna do that.
Nah.
No one's gonna buy.
But bougie milk, man. Some people like their bougie milk. I do.
Maybe we'll talk about it more off air. Maybe I'll sell them for like 20 and then 2 for 30.
Ooh.
It's gonna be crazy though, dude. It's like such expensive milk.
Yeah.
It'd be so wild. Would you do it? I don't know, man. I think I
would. I know some people who would. I do know.
Yeah, that's true. It's like not that crazy.
I mean, it's like the same type of concept for like the weed drinks that people sell.
Yeah, but it
One for
doesn't get
20.
you
And
high.
yeah, but it's that
Technically,
goodness.
yeah, it kind of gets you high.
It gets you
Get
like,
you the milk high.
yeah, it gives you the serotonin high that you need.
Did you ever use them for like cereal and shit?
Yeah, I use the chocolate milk.
That's too much.
Oh,
Dude. It's
so
intense.
good.
It's intense.
Actually, you want to know what, again, intense?
Mm-hmm.
Cocoa Krispies with that chocolate milk.
Regular Krispies, I would go, but that's
Yeah.
respect. That's respect.
Fire.
Yeah. The coffee milk.
Oh.
Dude, it was a shame when I looked at it. I was like, oh. She I don't know if we're gonna. She's mad at me too though because I put that order in and she was like,
And you saw
What
the
the fuck?
number.
yeah.
Yeah.
I told her I couldn't make it.
You were sick, though.
I was sick.
You were sick.
I was sick, but still, I felt bad
Yeah, it's okay.
because I didn't look at the prices till after, and I was like, oh, dude, brutal, brutal, too much.
Took a piece of your soul.
It did. I wanted the cheese too.
I know.
wanted
We were
the
talking about a
cheese.
charcuterie.
Yeah. If you guys don't know, it's Smiling Hill Farms out of Maine. It is the best milk ever. We used to sell them at Tetrahydra Club in the bazaar and stuff like that. That was so much fun, dude. That was
People would
crazy.
go up to you just for the milk and then maybe get weed after.
Yeah, right. I would literally, dude, I would come through the event with the vendors beforehand and sell like 50 of them.
Oh, yeah.
Like 50 of them.
I remember going to Tetra and vending, and I would have to like go to you first thing before even setting
they
up.
sold out. Yeah.
Even before setting up, because other vendors would come and I'd be like, I know I'm here first, so I need to get my milk in.
Yeah. That was wild, dude.
Yeah.
That was such a wild thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring that back, even if I did those prices. That was such a wild thing to do. Well, I'm just saying, it was like lugging those bottles around sucked, dude. And I've broken them before. That sucked. That fucking sucked when I broke one in the cooler.
Oh, milk everywhere.
Too.
Oh,
Dude,
not even a regular milk.
Sorry, I was just blown away by him.
He's
standing
doing
up.
peace sign handstands off a what?
And now he's falling. This movie looks fucking sick. I gotta watch this, like, actually.
Oh, just nonchalantly, like, okay.
I guess we'll end it there with our little Spider-Man
He's literally upside down. Okay.
conversation. But you'll be on here more. You'll be behind the scenes, if
Yay.
anything.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
It'll
Thanks
be
for
good time.
doing this new journey, this new podcast. That's kind of serendipitous that you were on this one.
Yeah.
That you're working with us. So that's
The
pretty
first
cool.
one.
Yeah,
Let's
that's pretty
get it.
rad. That's cool how it happened. All right, yo. We'll see you soon. Peace.
Peace.